The accelerationist desire for revolution is not new, and the absolutist views that it's the only way to fix things it's really just a relic of evangelical thinking. So you can take these people out of the church. They can leave the church, but that doesn't mean the church left them. And if they don't deconstruct their own evangelical thinking brick by brick, they're going to be like this. It's all black and white absolutism. And the problem is that they go into echo chambers, and I say this as like a leftist it's always a problem that you're always going to talk to people you agree with, but it's important to recognize that you're only talking to people you agree with when you're doing that, right? Like, I don't hang out with a lot of people who aren't politically like me, but I'm aware that, like, not everybody's like me, and not everybody thinks like us, because they don't seem to understand that for a revolution to take hold, you need to have mass support of the people, which even today, even with like how unpopular this government is, you don't have that. That doesn't exist. There is no call for revolution from the vast majority of the people. And here's the other thing. They always think that if they have the revolution, that their side is going to win, and they think there's only two sides. When we look at things like the Iranian Revolution, what we see is that there was a huge feminist element to the Iranian Revolution, in actual, like, the revolution itself. However, after it happened, the right-wing religious stuff is what took over the government. Like, do you think that in a revolution, in a total collapse of the United States government, that the only people who are going to be trying to, like, do stuff are the leftists? Are you aware that there's a whole other group of people who have been calling for revolution for a long time? They have compounds, and largely they cosplay being military, but you're no more equipped than they are. And again, the delusion that the supply chain won't be disrupted or something, that people like me won't be immediate casualties to anything regardless of who wins that. It's just the absolute disregard for human life when there are real things that we could be doing to solve. Right now, their focus on revolution is infuriating. Screw accelerationists. Also, December 15th, 2025, I have a new book coming out, Buried Memories, the fourth book in the Mia Graves saga. Read some queer urban fantasy right now, while the supply chain exists to get it to you.